Hey folks, BlackCross here, and welcome back to another unboxing video of Video Game Monthly. So, to kind of recap on everything, if you don't know what Video Game Monthly is, it's basically sort of like Loot Crate, but with retro video games. And these are any games from either the Atari, NES, SNES, all the way up to the PS2, GameCube, Xbox, and recently PSP, as well as not 3DS, I keep doing that, the DS. So, needless to say, they're kind of expanding their library slowly, but as of right now, that's as far as they've gotten at this point. So right now, we're going to be doing unboxing today of Video Game Monthly, and I've said this in the past 2 months that I've done this, and I'm not saying it's their fault. I'm not saying it's their fault at all, because they're doing it based on, like, what they've got in their inventory, and I'm sure they've got, like, a good 100,000 probably, I want to say at least. But I mean, I haven't really gotten like a good box, and by good box I mean at least with one that was on my wish list. For the past 2 months I didn't have one, so it's like, oh well, these are pretty good games that I hadn't really thought of, but at the same time I was expecting at least one on my wish list every month, maybe every 2 months probably. But it's been 2 months, so hopefully this month I'm hoping it's different, because if not, I may have to unsubscribe, because right now, it's not really looking good for me at this moment. At least for right now. We got a 1-up, so in other words, instead of 3, it will be 4. So I think that's, yeah, there's nothing extra, just making certain. So let's see here. What do we got here? Oh! Oh, okay. Okay, this is something that Dale can use. Okay. It's a reusable game cartridge cleaner. And I'll show it to you on the back, which I'm hoping the camera will get it and everything. If you can read it, I hope, yeah, you should be able to. That little light gets annoying, but it looks like you can pour like a little rubbing alcohol, pour it on one of these little things, and you can clean the pins with it. That's cool, actually. That is definitely something that Delmar could definitely use. And I say Delmar because I have not got any cartridge type games, which, again, not to say that there's anything wrong with it, it's just that's not the games that I collect. It's more towards PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, a few GameCube, and I think, yeah, a couple of Wii titles. So yeah, I don't see myself actually collecting cartridges. SOCOM U.S. Navy SEALs. So if you're a big fan of that, I guess that's cool. I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of shooter games. Disc is in pretty good condition. Actually, the case is in really good condition too. It looks like it barely got used at all. So, yeah. Okay. What have we... Okay, this might be worth at least 2 months. 2 months of subscription. I might have to hang on to this one, because not only have I got 2 games in one, but it's brandly new, sealed, has not been broken at all, and it is Collector's Package Final Fantasy Anthology. And what it says here Final Fantasy V and Final Fantasy VI, 2 complete classic RPGs in one collection, contains Final Fantasy V, never before released in the United States, and Final Fantasy VI. So, guess what, Video Game Monthly? You have made me happy. I've actually been meaning to get Final Fantasy VI for some time, and I've been thinking to myself, it's like, I should probably get, if I ever could, get Final Fantasy V, because I technically have it somewhat digitally on my PlayStation 3, if I'm not mistaken. Can't remember if it's 5 or 4. No, definitely not 4. So it has to probably be 3 or something. I don't remember, but to see this, to see this, that's 2 games in 1. Oh my gosh, that is so flippin' cool, and it's completely sealed. I don't know if that's professionally sealed by somebody, or if that's like the original seal. Like, I'll let you guys have a look at it too, just to make certain that it's not like I'm over-exaggerating it. But I believe this is factory sealed. Like, that is insane. That is insane. I can't get over this shit. Okay, that's a good one right there. That's a good one. Let's see. Can we get anything to match up that? I don't think we can. I don't know, but maybe. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King for PS2. So, I mean, I love the Lord of the Rings, but I played the Fellowship of the Ring game a couple years back, and honestly, it wasn't really that good. But maybe they might have improved it. I don't know. Play as 9 characters, including Gandalf, Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli, Sam, and Frodo. Okay. Well, I guess that can be something to look forward to. So, I mean, it's not like it's completely terrible, but, you know, it's definitely something to consider. Okay. What's this one? Okay, pinball. I'm a big fan of pinball. 7 table included. Okay. Pinball Hall of Fame, the Gothable Collection. So honestly, I love pinball. They're actually pretty cool. Play on 7 classic Gimli pinball tables from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Historical art, fun facts, and an unlockable bonus table. Multiplayer action for up to 4 players. Ooh, nice. Bonus arcade novelty game for even more old school fun. Okay, in that case, definitely has to be worth 2 subscription, because so far, like 2 major ones, the Final Fantasy Collection one, and then this one right here. So I mean, honestly, this month is actually pretty exciting, actually. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I know, judging by the look of the price already, this may not be worth much, but I was about to say, don't blur on the folks, guys. Don't blur on them, camera. Please don't. But if you can see, come on, focus, damn it. $4.99. It's fairly cheap, but for it being cheap, I like pinball. I do. Uh-oh, it's blue disc. That's not looking good. But I think I can get it to work just fine. I think so anyway. So yeah, so far it's wasn't too bad actually. It's not too bad. So anyway though, we're going to be into the video part where I get to find out the value of my box, or at least I think that's all. Yeah, that's all of it. Just making certain. It's like, okay, I know I got 4 games to and I got the one that they usually send for every random item in the box. But now we get to check the value of my box. Okay, so while today's box definitely didn't really fill up the quota in terms of price, so I mean, it's not exactly as expensive like I thought it was going to be, but just for like 2 games that I'm pretty happy with, it's pretty good in my opinion. But at any rate though, SOCOM US Navy SEALs is $1.72. That's no surprise. We're talking about a shooter game, so it's no surprise. But according to what it says, it didn't really show anything in terms of like factory seal, because if you can see it, I think it's factory sealed. I may be wrong on that one. There have been a couple people who've been kind of confirming stuff for me as I've been opening these and stuff. So if you can confirm that this is a factory sealed containment, I think it's brand new. But it says for like complete, it's $9.54. But I'm gonna say a solid 10 for this one. Just saying, it's factory sealed. So I mean, why? Like I said, I've rarely found a newly sealed stuff. But Lord of the Rings: Return to King, $5.30. And then Pinball Hall of Fame, the Gothable Collection, $3.72. So I mean, for what I got, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy with it. Actually, I'm very happy with it. So I mean, again, it's not as full price for the box itself, but for what I've got this month, I am definitely going to have to subscribe for an extra month or two, because, I mean, dadgum, I was not expecting this. I mean, literally, when you look at this, and you find out that it actually has 2 games on it, that literally is 2 extra games for the price of 1. So, I mean, I instead of getting 4, I got 5 games. So, there you go. It's just, this month made me happy. I mean, this whole week has actually been pretty good so far, for some extent. And then the unboxing of this one is just, oh, it was good. Alrighty then, so at any rate though, I will catch you in the next video. Till then, this is BlackCross signing off. Take care, guys.